Well, I really didn't want to make this video, but it looks like I'm gonna have to make this video. We're gonna be talking about Mr. Beast again. Well, Mr. Beast, a lot more shit has come up since the last time I uploaded a video about Mr. Beast. I'm not the type to really just straight up use a title or use a subject just to make more videos. But this is extremely important as we are talking about the biggest YouTuber in the world, not just the platform, but in the world. Let's recap a little bit about what's been going on around the name of Mr. Beast. So, we're gonna start with messaging minors about Chris Tyson. We're talking about specifically here Chris Tyson. Obviously, this is where it all started. It was all about Chris Tyson. Obviously, Mr. Beast decided to blindly defend his friend, which is a big mistake, which is kind of what got him here. Supporting a pedophile artist, that was insane. And then faking the fact that he didn't know anything about Chris, which we all know that's that's a big lie. He knew. Trust me, Mr. Beast knew. He lived with the guy. He just fucking knew. Okay. And also having an employee / manager that was a convicted sex offender, and the offense was done to a minor of the age between 1 and 11. That is disgusting. I cannot believe that he had someone working for him, and there's no way Mr. Beast didn't know. I know for a fact he knew. I'll tell you why I think he knew and why I think I know he knew. And what else? And also, he used them on his videos, and this is the one that gives it away here. Let me show you a quick little video of why I think Mr. Beast knew that this guy was in fact a sex offender, because they were hiding this guy's image and they were protecting it. So not just protecting the other dude's image, but protecting them from anyone recognizing this dude's face and accusing him of being a sex offender. Let me show you a quick video.
Outside of Chris Tyson, did you notice any or hear about any sexual misconduct at the company?
I've heard rumors. I can't confirm or deny anything. I don't have any tangible evidence, but I've heard stuff that if it could be investigated, that'd be great. But it's like water cooler talk. But I've heard things, yes, of course. I heard, people have been let go for sexually assaulting some very young people. The idea that Jimmy didn't know, or that Jimmy was covering stuff up. He didn't want stuff to come out. He's very careful about his image. The tangible proof that he knew but covered it up. How do you prove that, Well, there was a known sex offender, registered sex offender, convicted sex offender on the registry and everything, who worked there. And you can, someone pees in public, you're on the registry, you get it. You can still have a job after you're on that's one thing. You go to prison, you get rehabilitated, that's one thing. If you do your time, that's fine. I think there should be rehabilitation in this country. But that guy, from what I hear, I can't confirm or deny, from what I hear, he's on the registry for doing some not great stuff to some underage people. And they knew that. And he's working at a channel that has underage people on and around and is targeted to underage people. And they covered up the fact that not only did he work there, but he was like the manager when it all started. And that he knew, and because he'll be in videos, he'll be in thumbnails, he'll be around. And whenever he is, he's wearing a mask. Why would you wear a mask? Why would you conceal your face? It's like, what are you concealing? That you are a registered sex offender? And that your face can be looked up on a thing? How much more can you literally cover up a sex offender with a physical mask? Do I have to... Is it more on the nose? Or...
And that right there was another accusation that Mr. Beast received. Obviously, that is a very, very big no-no. Again, this is besides everything that he's already gotten. You gotta understand, he uploaded a video thinking that he would just upload a video and everyone would just watch like normal, right? Well, you gotta understand that what you're being accused of, that's not just, you know, stealing money or you know, not compensating, you know, your viewers like you say you would, but, you know, which, by the way, you were accused of that too. But anyways, that's not a, you know, it is a big deal, but not as big a deal as it is about what you were exactly being accused of, which is, you know, pretty much harboring a freaking pedophile, which is, that is, you know, that's the biggest no-no of all time, if I've ever seen one, right? So Mr. Beast apparently, which is what leads to this, Mr. Beast is obviously trying to clean up his name. He's trying his best to clear everything and anyone who is working for Mr. Beast currently. And he released, well, he didn't release this. This was leaked. Apparently, it wasn't meant to be leaked, but I am pretty sure, based on how everything looks here, I'm pretty sure he wanted to get, you know, he wanted it to get leaked. He released this letter. Let me show you this letter that he apparently was written to his employees and his employees only. Okay, so here's the letter. He pretty much put this letter out to his employees, obviously saying that there's going to be a lot of changes within the company and there's going to be a better culture. That's, I'm pretty sure, you know, he's trying pretty much to say that just to make sure none of this ever happens again. But, and listen, I do want to give this tiniest, and I mean, wow, I mean tiniest, smaller, you know. Yeah, Mr. Beast was very young when he started this channel, and obviously he started this channel as someone who just wanted to do simply that. He just wanted to do videos, entertaining videos, but you have been accused of so many fucked up things that for me to give you even the tiniest, you know, benefit of the doubt, it's just crazy work here. And he's trying to take the proper, you know, precautions to make sure this shit doesn't ever happen again. But it's just, you know, I think, in my personal opinion, I think he's trying to clear his name more than anything else. I think he's just super scared. Obviously, he's super scared to lose everything he has built. But this is what happens, you know, that the channel got way too fucking massive, and somehow it just became a company at this point. It's not even like a regular YouTube channel where I'm just here recording shit. I'm literally on my fucking boxers. So, you know, so here a few things that he's adding. He's hiring a new chief human resources officer, mandatory training, listening sessions, anonymous reporting, and external reviews. Those are a few of the things that he's actually trying to say that he's implying, like, literally right away for his employees. And, you know, again, good for him that he's trying to you know, to fix all this shit, but at the same time he fucked up because he just uploaded a video. Oh, living 100 days in a bunker, blah 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 blah. Like, who gives a flying fuck, man? You gotta literally address the elephant. Not even the elephant, the T-Rex in the fucking room, brother. You know what I mean? Like, you're just out here uploading in hopes that everything goes away with your upload, and oh, we forgot all about it. Oh, Mr. Beast. Oh my god, what a actual baboon. His fucking smile looks empty. 300 plus million subscribers, and he's empty inside. Anyways, continue.
All right, so at this point, I've pitched my idea. They love it. They've set a date, they set a location, and now they have a new renewed budget for this video, and everything's great. I'm so happy. I text all my friends, I call everyone. I'm like, yeah, dude, you know, and also, so after all that, I'm feeling great. I got a verbal confirmation that I was good to go. Everything was perfect. I can talk about everything was literally perfect until I got home. And that's when everything started to happen. Unfortunately, we have decided not to move forward with your candidacy at this time. We really appreciate you coming out and vibing with us. We would consider you for a role like this in the future, but timing isn't quite right. And the rest are about receipts. So at first I was like, you know what? Maybe that's true. But then I started to think about it a little bit more. And I didn't want to let it bother me. So I said, hey, Dylan, that's a bummer to hear, but I appreciate the opportunity. Maybe another time, like you said. Candidly, may I ask if I presented myself poorly or rubbed the crew wrongly in any way? Talking about here because I know I did. Also, I sent my receipts. And this is talking about my dog because I had spent like $400 for my dog to be boarded. Sent all that information. He said, hello, Ty. You did not rub anyone the wrong way or present yourself poorly. We're going through some reorganization with the team and are limited on roles we have open for teams. I appreciate you sending a receipt, blah, 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 whatever. This is where I started to like say, but I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything at all. Not a single word until I saw this on Twitter. Just uploaded the most insane video we've ever done. Go watch. Take a look at this picture. Take a good hard look at this picture. Does that remind you of anything you've seen so far? Does it remind you of anything you've seen remotely close to it? Or does it look like the exact same thing that I drew? The exact same thing that I pitched? Everything. Do you want to know how much I got paid for that? Zero. I didn't get paid a single dime. This man, this company, his employees not only took the time to exploit me, to have me work for them under the false pretenses of a job that wasn't, you know, that they weren't available or able to give at the time. Yet they had many people go in and out, in and out. On my second day, there was like a different group that I saw the day before, and then they were on their last day, and then on my last day there was a group of people that was their first day. You're trying to tell me you didn't have any positions? You didn't have any positions at all?
And that right there is Ty Orr, apparently someone who worked or slash got his idea stolen by Mr.Beast. So this is pretty much, you saw the video and you heard what happened. So pretty much he drew this whole idea. He was in contact with one of Mr. Beast's employees. I'm gonna break down the video for you really quick, okay? He got in contact with somebody emailed him from Mr. Beast, and apparently they flew him out to North Carolina. He said pretty much he was gonna be using his brain. He wasn't gonna be doing any editing. He's an editor mostly, but he's very creative apparently, and apparently he does, like, he gives really good ideas to other creators for them to do. So when they brought him in, he drew this idea, and after everyone loved it. Everyone was like, dude, that is such a good idea, blah 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 blah, so on and so forth. Then when he got home, they told him that what you just saw in that email, that apparently they weren't gonna hire, they weren't hiring at the moment, blah 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 blah, a bunch of bullshit. It smells like someone got scammed. It was him. All right, let's put it that way. And pretty much he wasn't gonna say shit. He just, you know, he was gonna keep quiet or whatever. But then he saw that Mr. Beast say, I just uploaded the craziest video ever, go watch. And it was pretty much his whole idea. His whole idea got stolen by Mr. Beast. And you know, obviously he didn't make a fucking dime. And that, you know, that video got millions of views. So obviously Mr. Beast definitely makes some money off that video. So obviously Ty got absolutely pissed, and he was like, this is some fucking bullshit, right? Because apparently you didn't want to hire me, but you stole my idea. Obviously, I don't know if that's even illegal, but that is definitely morally disgusting, morally fucked up. If you have any morals, you know for a fact that that is fucked up. Simple as that. So obviously the video, he goes in more in depth about it, but I like you saw at the end, he said, you know, it was his group last day, there was a new group that was their first day, and blah blah blah. What it seems to me is Mr. Beast puts out a website where people can apply to be, you know, to be creative, you know, and whatever, and then he hires them, and he, you know, kind of like puts them in the trial mode, and then let's see what you come up with. And if they love your idea, then they send you home with all this like fake, oh my god, we might just hire you because you were just amazing, and then they sent you an email saying fuck you, we don't like you, or we don't have any spots for you, blah 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 blah. And then they steal your idea and they make a video with your idea. And that's what it seems like, because apparently, according to Ty, there was a bunch of people that it was their last day and it was his first day, and then when it was his last day, there was a new group with that it was their first day. And yeah, it seems to me like he was just ripping people off left and right, if I'm being honest. So yeah, that's what it seems like, man. It's a lot of feature shit going on in there. All right, so that is just one of the few things that happened. Let me show you who they hire as their law firm. So this is a law firm that they hire. It's called Quinn Emanuel Trial Lawyers, and they specifically targeted Stephanie Kellerman. And this is what, under her bio, this is exactly what it's saying. I highlighted this specifically because this really caught my attention. And it says, outside the courtroom, her representation of numerous public figures has included strategies to manage press fallout in the context of ongoing litigation. Now, there is no litigation going on at MrBeast, right? There's no lawsuit. There's nothing legal going on. But I think they hired her specifically for that part, to strategies to manage press fallout. That specific part is the reason I think they hire her, and they're obviously trying to clean the company's name, such MrBeast's name, because obviously they have to do a lot of cleaning. All right, and that's just a few of the people who have broke their NDAs. Who is next? And think about it, there's so many people who have an NDA that haven't broken it yet. But think about it. What bomb is gonna go off next? All right, who's gonna say fuck it, fuck my NDA? I'm gonna fucking, I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna talk about the shit that happened and what I saw, or my truth, whatever the fuck that may be. Okay, so obviously they hire a apparently very high reputable law firm. So they're not. And trust me, money's not an issue. Money is not an issue. They are willing, MrBeast is definitely willing to spend possibly all of his money just to make sure that, because overall MrBeast's biggest objective is to be the biggest YouTuber in the world, and him losing his YouTube channel is definitely a thing that he's just not willing to, to lose. He don't care about the money because he can make that back. Yeah, you can take somebody's, wealth away, but you can't take away their knowledge, and he just knows how to make money and how to make videos that will do well. So, he doesn't care about the money. That's the least of his problems. But anyways, guys, that is all for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Yes, this is me playing. If you guys do enjoy the content, come on by, talk to me. I love talking about all sorts of different things, not just drama. I love talking about, obviously I love playing video games. I play a lot more games than just Call of Duty. I play Overwatch, I play Apex, and I love playing with viewers. And so yeah, come on by, guys. I do appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Keep it a $1.50. Don't ever lie to yourself or lie to others, or hate or hurt anyone that you love or care about. All right. Other than that, guys, I appreciate you. And till next time, peace.